Christopher Wray, the President of the United States. Two men standing on opposite ends of Pennsylvania Avenue, but locked in a cage match that could tear the American system apart. It wasn't just a disagreement, it was a declaration of war. In late 2025, the unthinkable happened. The unspoken truce between the Oval Office and the intelligence community shattered on live television. But to understand why Washington is burning tonight, you have to look at the document that started it all, the purge list. Imagine the atmosphere inside the J. Edgar Hoover building. Thousands of agents, career officers who dedicated their lives to national security, suddenly found their names on a leaked memo from the White House. The order was clear. Immediate termination of politicized elements. It was a decapitation strike against the FBI's leadership. The president, emboldened by a recent electoral mandate, had finally decided to cut the head off the snake. Or so he thought. But Christopher Wray didn't pack his bags. He didn't resign in silence. Instead, he did something that sent a chill down the spine of every politician in D.C. He walked to the podium, looked directly into the camera, and delivered a message that wasn't just a defense, it was a threat. "We protect the Constitution," Wray said, his voice steady, almost robotic. "And we protect the truth, all of it, including the files kept in the deepest vaults of this building, files that some would prefer to remain buried." The mention of red files. The phrase exploded across social media within seconds. Wray wasn't talking about national security anymore. He was implying blackmail. He was suggesting that the FBI held compromising material, compromat, on the president's inner circle. The message was decoded instantly by pundits and power brokers alike. "If you fire us, we burn you down." Think about the pressure in the West Wing at that moment. The president, the most powerful man on earth, realized that his own intelligence agency had turned into a hostile entity. This wasn't just bureaucracy. It was a standoff. The executive branch demanded loyalty. The deep state demanded autonomy. The conflict escalated rapidly. The Attorney General threatened to arrest Wray for insubordination. FBI agents were reportedly shredding documents or copying them onto encrypted drives, preparing for a siege. Washington, D.C. felt less like a capital and more like a battlefield. The question on everyone's mind was no longer about policy or law. It was primal. Who actually runs this country? The person listed on the ballot, or the person holding the secrets? For the average citizen watching at home, the fear was palpable. If the people entrusted with secrets are fighting the people entrusted with power, who is watching the door? The trust in the system was evaporating in real time. As the sun set over the Potomac, the lights in the Hoover building remained on. Every floor, every office. A fortress under siege, waiting for the first move. The White House press secretary is scheduled to speak in 1 hour. Rumors are swirling that the National Guard has been put on alert. But the real danger isn't the soldiers outside. It's the digital key sitting in a secure server room, ready to release terabytes of secrets that could rewrite history. Did the president blink? Or is Christopher Wray about to become the first FBI director to be led out in handcuffs? The war for Washington has just begun, and the first casualty is the truth.